Welcome on back everyone to Total Warhammer 3 in part 12, our Morghur the Shadowgave SFO Grimmhammer and the Old World campaign. In today's episode we are here with our great beret shaman who has been doing his best to instill fear in our foes and their horses by sitting here and staring at them in a T-pose. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. We've also got this rather gray looking chariot driver. I'm not sure what's going on here at all. As far as the battle goes, Auto-Resolve thinks we're going to be crushed underfoot by these knights. He's got 3 winged lads upon horseback, so obviously with their dainty horses, we should be able to crush them no problem. We have a giant who's swinging around a whole tree. He thinks a Pegasus won't like getting hit with a tree, even one bit. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're still going to want to try to pull back into the trees, or just have a bit of a stop for those knights. Since they don't have any of Manon's extra blessings, they won't be able to gain Strider on the fly. So let's go ahead and throw our troopers all, I would say, on the other side of this rock here. Gonna force them to move around, and it's gonna kind of gum up a lot of their formation. So Spearmen, Thor, in the back. Although you were on a chariot, so we can kind of have you out front, luring lads in. We'll have both the Ungor herd with their axes and shields in the woods here. They're not gonna have a great day fighting enemy knights, but someone's got to do it. You guys draw a short straw. More Ungor in the woods to launch their arrows on out. Having them anywhere else would get them mauled. We can have all of our gore pull back a little bit further. That would just disallow us from using this rock as a brace, so we won't. Let's go Blackhorns, Raptors, and the rest of the actual Gore herd. We can't have them in behind. They should be quite nice and sneaky for the initial throwdown. I'm actually going to put this group with Group 1 and have everyone go into guard mode so they don't charge out unnecessarily into battle. All of the speed units that are left. No guard mode for you lot. And the single entities. Actually, let's grab 2 of these Ungor Raider and put them back in this back set of trees. That way they're not getting destroyed by an initial night charge, and they can move up and help their brothers. Exactly. They'll have the battle pigs. Set them on up behind them, because they're going to be bringing the knights around to try to sweep around either of our flank either way. Battle piggies back here. Chariots, they do like to roll with chariots. Have one set of pigs with the chariots and then the other set on the other end. They're also our best hero killers. Hound Beastmen, just kind of back behind our line. Harpies. And Giant. I'm actually going to have the Giant a little ways back. I don't want him in the woods, but I want everyone else kind of being forced around him. Right. Let the battle begin. We can use you to drop some nice heals for the Manticore here, so let's go pull you and the Giant and the Manticore together. And we'll toss down the Totem of Morghur. We can also use it for extra melee attacks. You know what, we'll save it. Their plan is to have a very, very, very wide line of archers and then send all of their knights round together. Bold strategy. Look at, they've got a few on the other end. The Knights Errant and the Questing Knights. Bring it on. Save a little bit of our spells. I'll bring these battle pigs back into the woods so they can hide. Burn the raiders. Same thing with this group. Burn them a bit. Have the Giant beat the center of that line. Let's go attack this group over here with the Raiderkin. Now we have to get really close, don't we? Now we'll wait. Wait until they're in. They're approaching pretty aggressively here. As soon as those knights break away, we'll send the Harpies over the top to feast upon some archers. Actually, we'll go for the middle line here. with those harpies. Pull the Ravagers back a little bit further there. You want the giant fighting this other group. Mainly. Alright. Here they come. We'll have the harpies keep spreading out and getting different groups. You guys charge into these questing knights. Make your presence felt. Archers, you turn and fire on any of these knights of the realm you can. Go give them a hug. Okay, here, get the Totem of Morghur sleeve down. Giant's gonna have a bad day. We need to give him some extra health. Extra help, that is. Bring you in, get this group. We'll have the Battle Pigs and the Hounds working together. Bring all of the gore through. Get rid of those mounted yeomen first. They should be the easiest targets for our gore. Bring yourself on in. Let's go for the Traderkin on this group of Knights Errant. We'll devolve this other group here. Harpies come back round. Keep jumping groups of Peasant Bowmen. Not a lot they're going to be able to do about it. He goes. Chariots, you move through and go after these Peasant Bows. Really need you to stay quite a ways away from the actual fighting. Looks like the Harpies got a little bit overextended and got worn down. Fire on these Knights of the Realm next. Just stay away from the enemy here. Let's drop down the Cygor. He's gonna be fine. One big blob of gore. Keep smashing in. I don't know if Bray Scream's necessarily very worth it, but we'll go for it. You guys come on back in and go after some archers in the back line. Let's bring you back round and clobber some Knights of the Realm. Battle Pigs in to go after one of these lords here. Where's my other set of Battle Pigs? It's like, were you going to do a melee? You launch some arrows here because he should have his back completely turned. Shutting down our archers is annoying, but not a lot we can do about it. Harpies come back round. Grab our Spellcaster, get him a little bit of extra heals and pull him away. Most of these knights here are down. We'll go for the single Traderkin. Like where it chases off the Paladin. Alright, there we are. Let's bring the spears up to try to get into this group before they charge our Battle Pigs down. Down into the back of those spearmen. Come on back around and clobber this lord. Drop the Devolve down. We'll have all of our gore just run as a big blob to keep hitting these yeomen. By the way, you got one hit. That's all you really are able to do. Archers come up and help out with the rest of the army. I think we've got them. I see a bunch of fleeing Bretonnians. Foolish peasants. You get death and taxes. Likely zero representation. Do we have this group dealt with? Now the Paladin's back up in the air, which means he's going to land wherever he wants. Which is on one of our heroes here. Let's drop down the Traderkin. Give them all a real bad time. Heal up everyone here. That damage should be more than enough. And there's the victory. Fantastic. Crushing defeat? I think not. We will do what we can to round up as many of these Bretonnians that are left over as we can, and I'll catch you all in a moment. Well, that went really, really poorly for the Bretonnians. Their lord was slain, and both of the Paladins are down to about half health, and they have fled from battle, so that neither one of them should have access to the Blessing of the Lady anymore. We can come on in and grab the extra gold. this allows us to start putting in the effort towards actually upgrading all of our birdstone buildings as well. Wa has a plague. We'll just continue down our path of murder and destruction. Sorry there, Sherilyn. Yes, you should have run while you had the chance, although it's going to give us a lot of casualties, likely. Wouldn't probably be a bad idea to go ahead and fight this ourselves, but let's get some of the auto resolve. Lose 600. Yes, indeed. That's exactly how that would have went, as we just saw in the previous battle. So I'm thinking Musalon is the call. We're going to have to fight Musalon and Turris at the same time. That's going to be quite the battle. So should we attack it from Turris' side, since it's going to be a smaller settlement? I think so. We'll just go over back into raiding then. I'm ripping our way through. Oh, hello, Wolfric. Good old Mammoth Daddy himself. I'll wait to see what he's been up to. So for our Beret Shaman now, let's continue down the path of our spellbook here. What does Vile Tide give us? A non-armor-piercing explosion. Or an upgrade to Beret Scream. Let's just go ahead and continue on at Beret Scream. It does discourage them as well. For Morghur. We just want you to continue down your blue line, my friend. More constant replenishment rate for his army. Good. Do we have any extra RORs we can unlock? Not quite. Kalkengrad is going to be next. Followed by the Jabberslythe, which would be awesome to have. A couple pretty severe upgrades. So, I mean, we've got Leondor and Rapunzel is taking some pretty heavy attrition because of Bowls of Chaos. Stay here and keep being annoying. Yoinking some gold away from the Bretonnians, which I am going to gladly do. Here at Artois, we can take the Miasmic Ruin up to the next tier, but I think wherever we can, it's going to be over the demonic challenges. So the dreadful shamanic rituals here as well, giving us 20% more dread gain. We upgrade that here too. Rancorious nonsense. Go to seances. Dread gain from all of our battles. Actually start increasing the number of troopers we have. Let's move on down and smush the Humble Chapel. Or do we move through, that way we can get even more goodies? Ready, come on down. Do some raiding while we're here. And we see what kind of blood grounds we can make. So if we hit the Arrows of Quilu, probably going to be the best course of action. It gives us a pretty good surrounding of blood grounds, but this still isn't all that large. I don't want to take up any spots in Athaloran, but I do still want to do some damage before we arrive, so we'll probably start here at the Barrows, and then move into the Oak itself. Right. Send you out to do any kind of scouting? Looks like absolutely not is the answer. And I don't know if we actually have access to global recruitment at all as the Beastmen. I think that's just something we don't do. It just overwhelmed the world in Razorgore Herd. Hounds of Pestilence have been a good counter, or like a good synergistic force to be rolling with them. Switch you out of raiding. Oh, we never actually built the Hag Tree Copes. Okay, well, we'll switch out of raiding for sure. Actually allow this building to complete. We need 450 for more Chaos Spawn, 400 for more Zangors. Red costs are no joke, are they? Anything. Have Akbar come on out and chase off Grom. His army is pretty weakened. Global is locked. Are we able to get access to... I mean, a Cygor is deadly. You can have a Cygor Akbar. Since they would eat spellcasters, I don't know if we can get one to follow our own without nom-nomming on him. Yes, we can summon one kind of on the fly, but I don't think we can warn heavy one in our army. He would get nom-nommed on. He's an incredibly powerful spellcaster. Morghur, you stay here and keep stealing for us. Who has low rage? You're just gonna have to deal with it. Nothing you can do about it for now. As soon as this army of Groms is dealt with, we can move and start doing some more damage to him. Yoink. Alright, well, Morghur showed up and immediately took the Humble Chapel, so that makes things easier for me. Ours is pleased by the terrible deeds soon by the bastard sons of chaos. The ruinous powers reward one of their Bahoran champions with a boon. 1,000 experience. Wipe out this army before it hit the chapel. I was very surprised they lost that battle. Skrulk's there. Black Chasm once again is part of that. We'll just kind of raid on through then. Oh, you can't. That is an impenetrable part of the forest. Alright, then into the beast paths and towards the barrows then. Yoink. Surprise, fools. Girl Scouts have arrived. They bring murder. I mean, I kind of want to declare war on the Wanderer just because. We can move on tourists and see if they want to join. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, we could then start up a birdstone for free, which I'm going to 100% do. We actually get a port. Steel landings, extra research rate, less casualty for everyone in this province, and more punishment. Sweet. Costs nothing to repair. So, I'm not gonna tell Wulfric he is trespassing, but we'll take Sturris Blood Grounds. Here we can wipe out Ricard, Musalon. Definitely anywhere the Skaven are hiding. Sweet business. We can tell there's Skaven there because it's giving us a devastation count for a ruin. Otherwise, there'd obviously be nothing there. 395. Who else has been moved? By Korgoth. You were kind of our main farming method for gold, though. Let's switch into the hidden encampment. Come right over here and see if we can't catch Leoness trying to escape. They're going to want to try to settle on other settlements as well. They're going to start building back up. We shan't let them. Charge, a natural thirst, that's all health. Anything that's going to be insanely powerful here? Doesn't look like it. Lots more damage while attacking. If anything, we can just go for 15 more melee attack. Hurling themselves into battle, a whirlwind of appendages and weapons strike unexpected and deadly. 15 more is quite a bit. Trickster Short is better than the other. The Shard of the Herdstone gives us more Winds of Magic. Bound Cast of the Amber Sphere and some Arbor of Fortune sounds good. Plate. We've been piling up a fair few items at our Herdstones here. Really how they would get any of their magical items is they would just, anything they steal, they would just chuck it at the base of the Herdstone and all the toughest boars get first pick. We don't have that many ancillaries at the moment, so we're kind of just rolling with what we've, the very few that we have. City and Lodestone for you. Helm of the Discord is fine. No more enchanted items. Do we have anyone else that's not got armor on? Gambler's armor is fine. Helm of Discord is a little bit better though, especially on a chariot. Good business. While you're here, we have no gold, so never mind. Ignore me entirely. Just like we're ignoring that low bestial rage. And turn. Diplomacy is for the weak. So it looks like we're now attacking Musalon at... Ooh, yeah, we'll help out for sure. Auto resolve will allow none of ours to be lost in the fighting. We'll let Wolfric handle it from here. Got mere javelins. Seems fun. These may not be javelins, but it looks like a spear he's got in his hand. I like the extra favor. Right, we gained some Finster's Blades from that battle, looks like. And we've now recruited our own Cygor. New targeting techniques have been introduced to your army's training regimens, teaching the troops to focus on the enemy's weak points. Damage from missile weapons has increased faction-wide as a result. With the Beastmen now to use their arrows a little bit better, 25% more missile strength. Will be a lot more visible in our things like the Cygor. Well, hello, Barrows. Turns out there's Clan Pestilence here. Before we declare war, let's see what's defending. Just a few clan rats and some plague monks. You think we're scared of plague monks? About to find out. Have to keep in mind though that they can attack the ritual site from their previous games, but I don't think they're gonna go for it. We'll see though. Should be fun. They're out fighting all of everyone, including us. Probably could have used them as a proper ally, but they are themselves building up civilization here in the underworld, so down it must fall. Alright, we'll quickly get everyone set up to assault. We're gonna come at it from this angle here. Morghur, we will have you attacking this other front gate with some of the spawn. You chaos spawn here. Morghur. Archers are going to hang out in Z's position. They're going to all be invisible for the start. We will have the Razor Gore ready to help them in case of any kind of menace below. They might try to use them to scout our forces. I will have Spear Herd here. All of the Gore can't really hide. So we can just have them in the back then. If they try to summon any kind of clan rats on top of them, they're just going to get run over. Don't have to worry about these towers blasting us right off the bat, though. Everyone will back a little bit. Be smart with the Bray Herd. Or have them up front to start. Razor Gore Herd off to the side. Hounds of Pestilence as well in the back. Want everyone in kind of one spot, and then we are going to spread them out. The ones that are fast, spread them out and have them rampage around the settlement from there. Use our speed to our advantage. You're all by yourself here. Let's pull back just a little bit because those towers are going to hurt. He's going to be the only target. Battle begin. Get in there, lads. Centaur, we're going to send you aggressively up and around. Battle pigs, hit this gatehouse at the top. Everyone else just stay back. A lot of damage coming down. Gotta give him credit. Here's what we got for you, though. In fact, you are going to love it. We did learn this from the ogres. Stick this here, and those blade monks disappear. Oh, did it not work out for us? Maybe it's just not the Skaven settlement. That's not the way it works. Oh, get in there either way, lads. Let's run these clan rats over. Wasting their sweet precious artillery. And the Centaur. Also have the Hounds of Pestilence come out and go in on this set of gatehouse. Run these clan rats over. They're trying to stop us for a moment. It won't work that long. Now we'll bring everyone else up. I'm going to have them walk because we don't want to get shot at by the Plague Claw for very long. Zoom. Everyone in. Keep catching us with the nets. As long as we're inside the settlement, though, we can start wreaking absolute havoc. Shatterstone, another gate open for us. Let's go ahead and grab the ability to shut down these artillery pieces. All back. Saw that just in the nick of time. And they're in. Run them over. Such a good pickup for our army here. Everyone else can start moving up a little bit faster since we just eliminated the artillery. Send in this group of spawn to catch the warlord, who's coming in to get mauled. He's my Slaneshi spawn. They don't really want to be completely surrounded then, do they? Let Morghur stay surrounded. Meanwhile, the Centaur are destroying the back line here. Come up and around. Perfect. Send the gore in. We'll have you guys take the top. Archers are getting blasted. That's crazy. One shot from this tower, huh? Bring them over just a little bit. We're just going to completely ignore trying to get through that set of the walls there. Speed, Centaur, we need you guys to come on back, except for our main Papa in charge. We'll let them charge in and smash somewhere else. Come on, Centaur. Get yourself out of the fray there. Smash them back these plague monks and get them cleaned up. There you just rip right through. Does anyone else have any ammunition? Looks like you guys do. Not for long. Not for long indeed. Centaur coming through. We've got the new set of spawn in here as well. We should be scaring off all of the remaining idiots. Play. Let the Hounds of Pestilence go through and get into the clan rats in the back line if we can help it. Chariot starts smashing through. Spearmen. You can run down these gutter runners. They're going to try to probably keep some of the plague monks to stop you. Just have these Ungor range their own targets. Better way to do it. Alright, funny. Trying to focus down our Centaur with the gunner runners. Bold strategy. Let's just go ahead and pull you guys out of the settlement. The battle pigs fill in for you. Hurry up the hill. Hounds of Pestilence up the hill. Let's actually not get shot at by any kind of artillery nonsense. No thank you. You guys go ahead and break free. It seems like the gutter runner nets only work when we want them to not be caught. Nice and useful for them. You guys go after the other group. Seems like they really would prefer their artillery stay shooting, so we're gonna shut them down. Hopefully before a single volley goes off. The other group go after the other gutter runners. Morghur, you and the Doom Bull come after this poor lad. We'll send the Razor Gore in. There we go. Utter annihilation. And the Hands of Pestilence are hungry. Express delivered plague rats. Alright, swarm up, go after the more elite gutter runners here. All archers, you focus these gutter runners, and we'll have this group of spawn just turn and maul those fools. Gotta give the clan rats credit, they are fighting for much longer than Skaven normally do. double damage over time effect on them. Gonna be a health blender. Push them up into the next area. I think we see a lot of rats fleeing. It's just plague rats. Plague monks still fighting. Let's just kill those real quick. 26 left. Fight until the bitter end, which should come pretty quickly. Grab. Grab. 4 left. We'll zoom this along and claim the win against Clan Pestilence. Move up so we're not getting shot at by all their towers. And there's the win. Alright, we crushed the rats underfoot, getting a little bit of dread in the process. We will go ahead and then create ourselves a brand new herdstone. Dauntless Morghur is indeed. We got up to 600 dread now. In here and start raising up some of these unit caps. We've got all the way up to the Gorgon that we can raise. Extra elemental incarnates of beast, which are going to be absolute monsters on the field. To get the extra chaos spawn. It's going to be an expensive journey, but now we're actually able to field the number of spawn we currently have. Come on in here and get a little bit more of the spear variant gore as well. Spear and shield, that is, because the normal guys have absolutely no staying power. Get even more dread gain from battles, and then can we grab also the carrion offerings for more replenishment? And indeed. Now, stone could be attacked, but I do think we can hold the line, even against the likes of the rats. See though, won't we? Have you come on out and go after where has the most. So Bordello and Rysol are both pretty weak. Let's go after Bordello first. Oh, is Musalon still here? We might as well take out Musalon then. We have the extra reinforcements. Oh, we can just go for the raising and advancing to gain a little bit more of our movement. For free. Where are you going? Alright then. We'll start raiding over here into Castle Garamont, which isn't going to do anything for us because we don't know the Skaven are there. So no gold to be had. One more. The Spear Herd, which I'd actually quite like. Place one of these normal Ungor with the Spear version. Bind these two together, take this one out, and then give us one more Spear, just to be a little bit more of a firm wall for us. Awesome stuff. Looks like they're not falling for Korgoth's nonsense, and they're able to actually afford more units again. So back to raiding. And we'll come on back down. Closer to Marfleur. Nearly done with the Empire of Beasts, which will be great. We would actually have to have 10,000 gold for the Shadowy Herdstones, so I think that's going to be our next saving point for our gold, so we can actually recruit in those chosen Zangors. Get a pretty amazing archery unit for us. Skip over our low bestial rage, and we will bring you on out. Akbar. Greenskins have learned their lesson. We'll quell some animosity and then switch you over into hidden encampment mode. As we sneak along and see where those Greenskins ran off to. I'd love to do some raiding in their territory. Back on in, and that'll be our turn. Alright, the Dark Moon Ascendant again. This is going to be the full moon, so the Great Weird Moon Mortar Sleeve hangs low and large, casting its eerie and singular green incandescence over the canopies of the Twisted Forests. Its rise, a portent of greatness for the Beastmen. who now look up to you, Beast Lord. How will you direct them? Thinking it's still going to be extra dread. Cost of skill. And then when one falls, is this going to drop? Razor Gore, Ungore, and Spearman. So that's a ton of extra units possibly. Let's just go for almost fight for extra dread and horde recruitment capacity. Seems to be the way almost every single time. Order. Are the rats in a position to really do anything about what we're up to here? Doesn't look like it. What I'm going to do is come over to Black Chasm, because we've got some more of Lewin, or the Fey Enchantress's men, moving around. Madeline, Messier. Beast path our way over to the Black Chasm. We'll go in between. Three Flesh, Ring Wretch. Castle isn't actually part of it. Okay, well let's come on down. Still on the paths then towards Rysol. Stay in between. Get even more shamanic challenges. And then we'll actually start saving the gold, like I said we would. Alright, Morgoth, we have lots of undead coming up to look at us sideways. They could possibly recruit up some forces and go down, because there should be lots of undead in the, or at least lots of bodies in the area from all the battles we've had. Use you to keep siphoning gold from our foes here, and Grom's coming on back through with a bunch of trolls. Okay, so let's go on back home. They can't quite reach. Alright, Grom, well played. He can only reach in March, though, so we'll go this way. Okay, hiding just outside of our range. Such is the way. I'd love for Weber, Gorst, and Jacob to come over here and try some things. Just feed me some extra dread. Get to it, boys. He actually was able to reach. I'm very surprised. So it's Grom and a bunch of forest goblins. I mean, they can try their best, but I just don't think they have 52 melee attack is a lot. Good grief! What is juicing these forest goblins so much? Droid rage is serious with them. Alright, well this should be a good battle. We'll have ourselves a siege of Castle Corone, where we are defending our defiled tournament grounds. From the... we don't even get our normal Herdstone battle? The shenanigans. Well, we'll just hide behind this rock then. There's a nice choke point we can force, quarter camp with our Beastmen, and then we'll swarm around with the Cygor and things. It'll be a good bit of fun, but for now, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Morghur episode. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. See you on the next one.